Welcome everyone to the 2024 Living in Harmony Awards video presentation, which will be our 30th iteration of these awards. My name is Ahmed Majid, and I'm super thrilled and super happy to be your host for these awards today. Let me first begin by acknowledging that we are gathering here on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional gathering land of the Métis people. I feel really grateful to share in this beautiful place and call it my home. And this has been my home for the last 30 plus years of my life. Before we move any further, we would now like to hear a few words from Saskatoon Mayor Charlie Clark.
Hello, Tansé, bonjour. I am Mayor Charlie Clark, and I'm very happy to help celebrate the Living in Harmony Awards this year. The City of Saskatoon has been hosting the Living in Harmony Awards for the last 30 years, and this is all done in helping us to prepare for the National Day for Elimination of Racism on March 21st. And we believe that these Living in Harmony Awards are so important because what we do is to create an opportunity for students in classrooms to talk about and share their ideas and help us understand as a community what we need to do to help build bridges among people of many different backgrounds and help to eliminate racism and overcome and make sure that we stand up against situations where people feel and experience racism. And in the last 30 years, our city has changed tremendously. We have now got kids in classrooms from many, many different backgrounds, from all over Saskatchewan and all over the world. And that is why we're so grateful for all of the students and the teachers and the parents and everybody who has organized these awards so that those young people can put forward what they've learned and to help us know what they can teach us about how to make sure that we say no to racism and that we say yes to good relationships. And that is what is needed to build a good city. As the mayor, I have learned that more and more every day, that the best way we can build a great city for everyone to live in is to have good relationships and to stand up against racism and discrimination in our community. So congratulations to all the winners for what you've submitted and the work that you've put in to your artwork and to your piece that you've brought forward. These are tremendous pieces. We're very excited to share them with the community, and thank you for all the effort that you put in.
Thank you so much, Mayor Charlie Clark. I'd now like to share with you all a little bit about myself and how my family came to Canada and then to Saskatchewan some 30 plus years ago. Originally, I'm from Iraq, and my parents escaped the first Gulf War in 1990. We had lived in Kuwait at the time, but when Iraq invaded Kuwait, we quickly realized that we had to find a new home. I'm very grateful to be here on this land, and I'd like to now share with you a little piece of poetry that talks about my family's journey to here and also other families' journeys as they come here. This piece is called Rites of Passage. The journey to make it here is a rite of passage in itself. Look within your humanity to see if it's within your capacity to help. My parents came for a better future for my siblings and myself. We're more similar than we are different, seeking peace, happiness, and health. Now, it can sometimes be hard to tell the intentions behind the question, hey, where are you from? Because for me, standing here staring up, I do see the same sun, and while there's blood running through my veins, I seek change until this job is done. And when I think of this human race, well, I've concluded there's only one. Now, what a journey it was to cross these vast oceans, whether boat or plane. You can't explain that kind of devotion simply with words spoken. But when you feel you don't fit in, all is wrong and you are broken. But when you can find a sense of belonging, it's astonishing how your spirit then becomes golden. We are interlinked and woven all throughout this old history. Contributing cultures, we can see the effects visibly. Knowledge being exported past borders with its delivery, as if al-Khwarizmi didn't produce algebra, which would go on to improve all our lives significantly. Now, I appreciate your ethnicity, because together we create this beautiful mosaic. Be the difference you want to see. Now is the time to really try and change it. A divided planet, I can't stand it, so let's pull it back to the basics. And if you give me a chance, I will plant it, and I promise it will grow into an oasis. I pull it back to my basics. A younger me, I left the UAE in an event so sudden. When I arrived here in school, I had an opinion too, and I'd love to contribute to that discussion. Maybe I sang a different tune, but I knew deep down inside that our differences could really amount to nothing. The divide was so clear, there was so much fear, though I really wished it wasn't. Now I try to keep it constructive, but being caught between two worlds sometimes feels like getting pulled apart from within. There's a twisting agony of not being comfortable in your own skin, a whirlwind of emotions that can make your entire existence spin. So please, I'm trying to build this bridge. I just didn't know where to begin. I now thank you for letting me in, a chance to lend to you my experience. Sometimes I'm scared to let my guard down, which is why when you see me in the streets, I seem to look so serious. Really, I'm just new to this town and my soul is oh so curious. I don't know anyone around, so please stop fearing this. My parents came to seek a better life and escape all the previous hate that they faced. My dad had a head full of worries and mom a mouthful of wisdom as she navigated this landscape. They raised me, yet I was their compass. Together we plowed this pathway. I needed them for survival, of course, but they needed me to communicate and translate. How will you be remembered in history? We're leaving a legacy that we can't restart. Be smart with the remaining time left. We're smashing all kinds of records. We're flying way off these charts. A brilliant collage of cultures when combined creates this radiant form of art. So reclaim your humanity, search within your heart's capacity, and start to understand we're much stronger together than we are apart. Thank you. It is now my great pleasure to announce our 2024 award winners. So for our classroom winner of 2024, a big congratulations to Mr. Thorpe's grade 4 and 5 class at Brownwell School. Mr. Thorpe's class learned that a critical, actionable part of reconciliation is taking part in the cultural resurgence practices, such as Indigenous storytelling and writing land acknowledgements. Students put this learning into action and drafted their own personalized land acknowledgements, which is incredible. Once again, a big congratulations to Mr. Thorpe's grade 4 and 5 class. We'd now like to move to our next award category for Student Group Winner. I would like to extend a huge congratulations to Leah Dustyhorn, Ghazal El-Uthman, River Kronk, and Olivia Martins. These students created a wonderful piece of artwork that depicts our city within a multitude of races marching side by side. If you look closely across the river, you'll see a sea of orange. This is a personal reflection of their interpretation of Stop Racial Discrimination, as this symbolizes the powwow they attended as class last year. Our next award category that we have is Student Winners. Big congratulations to our student winners, Kyra Jackson and Hezekiah Imafidon. For this year's Black History and Futures Month, Saskatoon's Catholic schools work to amplify the voices of young Black students and involve Black community members in a live stream community event. These students were selected for special recognition of their gifts and their contributions to ensuring others know the importance of Black history, excellence, and futures. Our next award category that we have for you all is our recognition award for an individual. A big congratulations to Nicole White. Nicole is the founder of Moontime Connections, formerly MT Sisters. Since its inception in 2017, this Indigenous-led organization has sent over 4 million menstrual products up to the northern and remote communities in an effort to create access for women and girls living in these communities. A big congratulations to Nicole White. Our last award that we have for you is our Recognition Award for Organization. And the winner this year is the International Woman of Saskatoon. The International Woman of Saskatoon provides a safe, inclusive, and inviting space for all peoples of the city to thrive in an environment that preserves the brazen spirit of newly arrived Canadians. Their vision for racial equality has been realized due to purposeful and thoughtful execution over countless years of service and support for marginalized groups. A big congratulations to the International Woman of Saskatoon. And a congratulations to all our winners, and thank you for your contributions to our amazing community. Before we wrap up our awards here today, we would like to recognize one more incredible individual who submitted some of her artwork, and while she wasn't selected for the award itself, the committee really appreciated what she contributed. A big congratulations to our honorable mention, Aisha Sharma. Through her poem, Aisha shares the perspective of a girl facing racist comments. Her poem artfully asks, why is there discrimination between black and white? We're now going to be privileged and blessed to see Aisha's work, and after we finish that, we're going to be seeing a lot more of other students' submission for their artwork. Congratulations to all our winners, and thank you all for being a part of this incredible community.
Is not white. White is not black. Black, you're ugly. White, you're pretty. Who said these rules? Me, you, or God? Black is beautiful. Why black in clothes but not in skin? You, me, everyone is magnificent. One day, a girl was sad. I asked her why, and she said, I'm black, so I'm awful. I told her, no, you are not. Words can be powerful as venom. Till this day, those words scare her. Black, black, black. She probably hates black. The words would hurt her as a burning finger. She was stabbed as a black dog. After years passed, she doesn't think she's beautiful. She's wonderful from her heart. She's amazing and an inspiration. People can be brutal, and one thing that is not cool is being racist.